I'm Lilly Douse, and this is Grand Voyager. From my base in Qatar, I travel the world to discover incredible places filled with culture, luxury, and adventure. Along the way, I meet the people, taste the flavours, and experience the moments that make each destination unforgettable. Today, I'm travelling from Qatar to a land of coastlines and ancient heritage. I'm here in Oman, a country known for its grand mosques, historic forts, and rich culture. In this episode, I'll be discovering Oman's iconic landmarks, its drastic landscapes, and the stories that give it its identity. First up on my travels is the country's capital, Muscat. It's home to one of Oman's most recognisable landmarks, the Sultan Qaboos Grand Mosque. Here I'm meeting Sepide, a local tour guide. So Sepide, this is the Grand Mosque. What is its significance in Oman?
Actually, it was a gift from Sultan Qaboos to the nation, and it was opened in 2001. So the entire mosque can accommodate up to 20,000 of worshippers.
As we wander around, Sepide explains how the mosque blends Islamic and Omani design, featuring a 50-metre tall dome, 90-metre minaret, and an array of arches and courtyards.
So here we are inside the Grand Mosque. It is overwhelming how huge it is, and this carpet is what you notice first.
Exactly. This is the main highlight of the mosque. It was the biggest hand-woven one-piece carpet in the world. 600 people, they've woven it in 4 years. 4,200 square meter, and it's 21 tons.
The mosque is known for its open-door policy, allowing visitors to explore during set hours. It's one of Muscat's must-see landmarks and a highlight for anyone visiting the capital. Next up on my tour, it's time for a spot of shopping. We are heading to Mutra Souk, one of the oldest marketplaces in the world.
The main thing I would recommend is the frankincense.
Frankincense.
They call it loban, which is a souvenir of Oman.
Frankincense comes from the sap of local boswellia trees, which is steam distilled to produce essential oil. It traditionally is burned as incense, but is also eaten for its medicinal benefits. As we travel further into the souk, we discover a whole range of goods on display, from cashmere scarves to traditional clothing and silver jewellery priced by weight. No trip to Oman is complete without sampling the local cuisine. And after a day spent exploring the city's most beautiful corners, we stop at Ramsa restaurant, where a feast of delicious dishes awaits.
Camel meat, which you should have it with Omani bread and honey. You're gonna try it, you will love it. And this is Mishkak, and that's the mandi chicken. So which one you gonna try first?
Which one am I going to try? I would like to try, let's try the shua.
Okay.
I sample each dish, savouring the unique flavours of Omani cuisine, and finish with some sweet treats before the final stop on our tour.
Welcome to the Royal Opera House. Here is the biggest opera house in GCC and the third one in Arab region after Egypt and Syria.
I mean, it is very grand. Look at the space.
Yeah, it's really, look at the design, which is very impressive.
Sepide guides me through the opera house, highlighting its key features. The grand entrance, a remarkable collection of musical instruments gifted to the Sultan, and the stunning theatre hall.
I can only imagine how a performance is here with such a huge venue and a beautiful stage.
Oman is a country full of history, and so I am heading to the Oman Across Ages Museum, where I am meeting with Haitham Al-Hinai, Cultural Relations Administrator at the museum. Oman's history can be divided into 4 eras, with the first dating back over 800 million years ago.
Can you imagine that we have dinosaurs here in Oman, and also we have elephants? So many animals is not exist anymore, but in all this we have it here in Oman. So here you're going to see many evidence.
Can I walk on it?
Yes, you can walk, it's okay.
I can walk across the ages.
Moving forward to human settlement in Oman, Haytham explains how remains found in ancient graves reveal the daily lives of early settlers, along with the animal species that once shared their environment.
So Lily, we are done from the Stone Era, and we move to the Bronze Era. In Bronze Era, we have a new civilization, they call it Majan. And Majan, it means the land of bronze, and it was located in different era in Oman.
Oman was famous for its rich copper resources and advanced shipbuilding skills. The region played a vital role in trade, exporting copper and stone to Mesopotamia and the Indus Valley. Haytham tells me more about the country's ancient dynasties, which were dependent on Oman's maritime power, building forts to protect its towns and trade routes. Guided by one of the world's oldest dynasties, the nation later modernized rapidly under Sultan Qaboos. To experience Oman's history firsthand, I'm visiting Nizwa Fort, one of the country's most iconic landmarks, built in the 17th century as a home for the ruler of the country, known as the Imam. I'm meeting with engineer Hatim Ambasyadi, executive director of the fort. Hatim leads me through the fort's entrance, and while the walk feels effortless, it quickly becomes clear just how carefully fortified and strategically designed this historic stronghold really is.
This is the original, and it's built with the material, we call it here in Oman, sarouj.
Sarouj.
Yes, it's burnt mud mixed with rocks. And
Very strong.
Very strong, yes. And you have to burn it under 850 degrees, and it takes from 14 to 21 days to work as strong as a cement. That's why this fort here took 12 years to be built.
The fort is a huge circular tower built on solid rock, could withstand cannon fire and offered views in every direction. Inside, narrow corridors, hidden doors and false staircases created a clever defence system to stop intruders. It's remarkable to imagine the skill and complexity involved in constructing such a formidable stronghold. At the top, sweeping views over Nizwa, date palms and distant mountains show why this vantage point was so important for defending the city.
And here you're surrounded by the mountains.
By the mountains, yes.
It's 360-degree views of
Exactly.
mountains.
So you have one way in, one way out, so easy to spot the intruders when they come.
Next, we head into the castle, once home to rulers and officials, where open living quarters, meeting rooms and courtyards reveal how governance and daily life balance defence and administration. We also visit the Imam's residence, whose simple furnishings reflect both leadership and modesty. Nizwa Fort and Castle provide a window into Oman's past, leaving a lasting impression of the city's history, culture, and enduring spirit. Oman's natural landscapes are as dramatic as its history. Tucked between Oman's dramatic cliffs, Ουάντι Σαμπ is a hidden oasis, brimming with turquoise pools and cascading waterfalls. Today, I'm exploring this natural wonder with Abdullah, the Oman Raw explorer.
Hey,
Abdullah, hello.
Nice to see you. Welcome.
Thank you very much. What incredible scenery behind us.
We are now in Ουάντι Σαμπ, so where we will go to see the wadi. First, we need to take a boat from here to the other side, and then we will do the hike to the nice pool up there.
To get across the water, we board a boat for a very short ride before joining a hike that leads through a lush canyon with shaded paths and natural limestone pools along the way.
Here is the donkey. The local, they use the donkey here for the transportation, you know, from here to up to the old village. They used to live there, but not anymore.
Though the village is now abandoned, Ουάντι Σαμπ remains a magnet for travellers in search of a hidden mountain oasis. Strolling past its crystal clear pools, it's easy to understand why adventurers from around the world are drawn here. Some pools are famous for adventure, like this one which hosted a Red Bull cliff diving competition.
So they come here in 2012, they organize cliff diving, they jump from this cliff.
Oh, not from here, but from up there.
From up this, yes. How, maybe around 27 meters high, yeah.
Hidden waterfalls, emerald pools, and towering cliffs create a paradise in the heart of Oman. Along this hike, countless hidden gems await, with even more stunning wadis to explore in the surrounding area.
Something you really can't miss out on when you're in Oman is getting out on their crystal clear waters. So that's exactly what I'm doing.
I am boarding a small boat operated by GCC Tours, which offers boat trips from Mουσκάτ port. The sea was beautifully calm and turquoise in colour. As we made our way into the open waters, the captain quickly spotted the dolphins. Soon we were surrounded by them, their sleek bodies cutting through the water with ease. The dolphins swam alongside the boat, leaping and diving in smooth, controlled motions. It was incredible to watch them up close, moving effortlessly through the sea.
Oman is full of surprises. Its beauty, its peace, and its people. And of course, it's dolphins. There's so much to explore here, and I really haven't touched the surface, but it's time for my next adventure.